One thing I always say is work smarter, not harder. If you aren't using the Solo app, then you may be working harder. So let's change that. Download the app, link your accounts where you can manage your income, track your expenses, and project your taxes. Not only that, but you can plan by optimizing your time, make more, and even guarantee your daily pay with guaranteed earnings. Download Solo and begin to work smarter, not harder today. Link is in the description. All right, let's get back to it.
You guys can see this. Uber's getting sued. Actually, not Uber. Taxi companies getting sued. You guys remember, right? When Uber showed up, taxis got all demolished, right? The medallion system and all that good stuff, right? And, well, guess what? What's happening now is that Uber put a lot of taxi cabs around the globe on the app. You can actually order a taxi cab through the Uber app as well now. In a lot of cities in the U.S., San Francisco, Atlanta, New York City, and whatever not. So taxi hailing apps accused of scheming with Uber to inflate prices. So the taxi companies actually are in bed with Uber, and now they're getting sued. There's a proposed class action filed on Monday in federal court in Manhattan, accused. These are all the companies Uber is in bed with, all the taxi companies. Curb Mobility, Flywheel Technologies, Creative Mobile Technologies, and its subsidiary Aero of violating antitrust law through a business partnership with Uber that integrated their technology into its app. I guess the taxis are learning from Uber as well how to screw the rider royally.
Yep, and they call it a little bit of price fixing there, Sergio. They price fix around a lot, and you know the sectors they do it in.
That's why antitrust and price fixing, obviously. But the taxi hailing apps stopped competing with Uber. They gave up, and then Uber said, "Yeah, we'll put you on our, we'll put you on our app as a choice for the rider." Now, the rider actually, I think, is the one that we need to wake up these days, folks, instead of the driver. So once they put the taxi apps on their app, by doing so, the defendants are claiming that they traded their growing competitive momentum for access to Uber's scale and revenue streams. The lawsuit alleged that arrangements have led to uniform or near uniform pricing between Uber rides and taxis booked using the Uber on the defendant's apps. The plaintiff, a resident of New York, asked the court to grant class action. So what's happening is that there's collusion, it seems like, between Uber and all the taxi companies that they, put on the app. And so here we go. What do you guys think about this?
Absolutely, Sergio. Let me go first. Here we go. When I came back to this thing and saw that they blended every tier and says one price fits all that we dynamically decide, that's when the taxis started making more money because their rate will be bumped up in the sector, even at the airport, to get the better money and get the ride. So when they play the game of giving the least amount of money to the Uber X drives, these are all the X rides that they offer mostly on the radar. They know they can keep that thing locked there. The next tier up will be that taxi, and the taxis, they're there by the hundreds every hour to take the overflow because people get sick of trying to get a ride knowing nobody's going to take that 50 cent a mile trip. So they'll bump it up a little bit when they run out of taxis. They know how to floodgate the riders, basically people who need to get a ride, and the people who got to take these rides, which is taxis and Ubers. That's why they said, let's just screw tiers. They don't care if you got the best car in the world or the best taxi in the world. They just want to get you in that car to get that particular profit they need to make for every trip that they take.
Yep. Mr. Gambit has a good point there. What say you, Mohammed?
Well, I guess what do you call it? I don't know what to say. I mean, it's the taxis and
you don't
Uber.
Have to say anything. You don't have to say anything. But
the
point that what we do here is not fucking easy. But
yeah, no, I'm not going to say anything because it's I knew from day one that we're screwing the taxis, and the taxis I jumped on board with Uber, so there's nothing to say. It's
okay, cool, all right.
All right, thanks for watching. That short little clip was from our live stream, Show Me the Money Club with Sergio and myself, Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications so you'll be notified when we go live, as well as all of our awesome content. Make sure to check out this video right here, which will take you to the entire live stream, or check out this video right there. All right, drive smart, everyone.